Coming up on the next episode.
Good day, YouTube. Here with you at the computer in the living room. I've got my hand up here to block the sunlight. It is a sunny day out there, which is good. Always happy to have sunny days in winter. And I know it's not winter yet. It's got a couple of days to go. Today is the 19th. This is Tuesday, my birthday. And I am 72 today, and yes, I'm not as old as the old goat, but I'm getting there. So... And Bill, I want to let you know I made a little happy birthday video, but something happened to it, and I lost it. And I said, well, I'm not going to redo it. So anyway, that's that. Sorry, didn't make the cut. But it is the way it is, I guess. Now, this is not the video that I wanted to make. I planned on making a how-to video today, and that's not working out because I'm missing the main ingredient for that video. So we'll have to wait another week, and hopefully it will be here by then. Knowing the way the USPS runs like molasses this time of the year, I'm not going to put any certainty with that. So it is what it is. You know how it works. So. I've been, like I said, today's my birthday. I've got to go to my daughter's house for a birthday dinner tomorrow. Supposed to have meatloaf, mashed potatoes, things like that I like. And my daughter said there might even be a cake, which, it's a... whoever thought of having a cake on the birthday. But so anyway, like I said, it is what it is. And then my son, he had mentioned last night that he wanted me to come out to their actual Christmas celebration their family is going to do. It won't be until the 30th. All their families is got scheduling conflicts. They all work, and you know what I'm saying. It just... is what it is again, but like I said, I told him as far as I knew, I didn't have anything planned for the 30th of December. I wouldn't want to be out the day after that because it's New Year's Eve. I don't like driving on New Year's Eve, especially in the evening. But again, like I said, it's just not a good time to drive. And I think most people my age feel that way, so... but anyway, he had mentioned him and the boys had gotten me something for combined Christmas birthday gift. So I said, okay, so I guess I'll go out there and see them. And like I said, tomorrow will be the dinner, which should be good. And my son-in-law is doing the cooking. I don't know. That was the message I got, and it's supposed to be he cooks pretty good. So. If my daughter eats it, it's got to be pretty good. She's pretty picky.
You have mail.
So, anywho, that's that. Again, this is not the video that I wanted to do. Last thing you guys probably want to do is see me flapping my gums up here, but, that's what I'm doing. So, I figure it's better than nothing. So, this is the third attempt at this video, and like I said, if I go over here in the center of the picture, I get more... sunlight. Now I stay over here off the side. You guys don't care if I'm off center. But I have been doing some... I was looking for the part that I needed. I thought maybe as many computers as I have around here, I thought, well, maybe I've got one, and I could borrow that one. And when you go looking for something, you always find something else. And I did... And I've been messing with actually it's a brand new computer. It's never really been used much. At one point in my past, when I was working, I was setting up Hackintosh computers, and this one I set up and apparently never used because it is like brand new inside. And so I took the hard drive out of it and tried to boot it on this computer. And that did not... There was the mailman, by the way. I go out there and check. If that thing is not there today, I don't know. I told Bob I would probably go ahead and message the seller and see. Because it was mailed, or supposedly, I bought it on the 11th. I think it was mailed the next day. So, you know, that's kind of a long period of time to get from Georgia to here. So, anyway, we'll see. Like I said, I have informed delivery, and usually those things will show up either as a mail piece that they couldn't scan or something like that. Uh, it depends on how it's mailed. There's no tracking number on it, so apparently it had to be in a small, maybe a box or something. I don't know. But anyway, whatever it is, I just hope it's out there so I can get this done and get on with my life. So, like I said, we have been doing pretty good on our business. I took 3 kits to the post office yesterday to be mailed, and I made the labels for them on Sunday night at the shipping station, and that's working well. I'm really pleased with the way that's working out. Now, I do have to do some rearranging in there. I figured out another way of making a little more room in there, and I think I'm going to take advantage of that. Because every time that you can have a little more room, why not do it? Those shelves that I bought from Walmart were what I wanted, but they were actually bigger than I anticipated. You know, sometimes you get a picture in your mind, even though you know the exact size, and you think, well, I can put it here and, you know, it'll be fine, which, you know, it's working that way. I have my chair mat down on the floor now, my chair assembled, my rolly chair, so it's working okay. But if I back straight up out of the, you know, if I'm sitting at the desk and I back straight up, I'll run into the shelf, and so I have to basically back at an angle away from the shelf, and then I have no problems. And currently I have the printer stand there with the printers on fairly close in by, and I'm going to be moving that as well. But whenever I get this thing, you know, fully configured, at least mostly, I will probably do a video on that and show you all how it turned out. But until that time, I'm just not going to do it because, like I said, I know I'm going to change it, so why mess with it? So, anywho, that's that. But like I said, it's funny how you do things. You look for things, and other things pop up. Same thing happened with some comments that I got on the. You guys may recall the Ranger 8-track FM radio that I was playing with, going to put the Bluetooth MP3 module in it. I've gotten some comments on that lately, and it made me think about that. So I had to go back and watch those those videos, and now I want to get back on that. And you know how it works. And I haven't actually been in the workshop so far during the cold period because I have to turn the heat on in there if I do, and I want to keep my bills as low as possible this winter. I'd like to. I have plans to buy a motorcycle. Yeah, I know, 72 years old, and I'm talking about buying a motorcycle. Now, this motorcycle that I want to buy is a Yamaha XJ550 Maxim. This is the type that I had before. The last one I had it's a long story, but I'll tell you the synopsis. It belonged to my former son-in-law, and when my daughter and him got divorced, I felt like he needed the back, even though I had paid him money for it, or actually it was a loan's all it was, and he, you know, so, and I ended up fixing the motorcycle up and doing quite a bit of work to it, but I went ahead and gave it back to him because I just didn't feel right taking the motorcycle and everything. So anyway, but this one I want is the same type. I've already saw one. I've actually saw several for around $250, but the one I first saw was in Michigan. I couldn't get up to get it. I would have bought it that night if I could have got up there to get it because it was in that good a condition, and there was only one little problem with it. The guy said he had the title to it, but it was in the previous owner's name yet. He had not put it in his name. That's not a big problem here. I bought the Buick the same way out of North Dakota. The guy I bought it off of YouTube or eBay off of, he wasn't the owner. He was selling it for the owner, so you know, it's not a big deal to me. That would have worked fine. So anywho, that was the deal on that, but it was sold that next day, so obviously I couldn't get up there to do that. And I was telling my son about it, and I even showed him the video of it and stuff like that, and he said, well, if ever comes up again another one like that, just let me know. He says you can borrow my truck and drive up there and get it. So, you know, I'd planned on using him in the truck, you know, to go get it if we could have got it, but you know that didn't work out. So I'm still watching the Facebook Marketplace, and there's, like I said, there's a couple of them on there for $250, but they're not near the condition that one was in. It was actually a running bike. It looked good as far as the, you know, and I guess the guy just didn't want to mess with it anymore. You know, and I understand that. I've got a Buick sitting out in the garage I feel the same way about. But anyway, is what it is. So, like I said, that's that. I think what I'm going to do here is basically wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, whatever you celebrate this time of the year. I hope you have a joyous one. And like I said, this is probably, it's not going to be much more to this because I'm getting tired of holding my hand for one thing. And like I said, there's really not much more I have to say. And I said it all 3 times already. And so you guys have a great day. Thank you so very much for watching. And we will see ya.